The biggest issue for U.S. Taiwan right now is really how to navigate this bilateral relationship or even triangular relationship between China, Taiwan, United States, when the great power relationship between China and United States are really entering a new stage. Some people will even say, well, China and United States are somewhat entering a Cold War-ish type of relationship or new Cold War. And this is something that we haven't really seen in this type of relationship for nearly 20 years. Since the end of Cold War, I think China and United States have somewhat managed their relationship quite well. So neither China nor the United States want to use the Taiwan issue to get in the way of their bilateral relationship. So they both have incentives to play down or to manage the risks related to the Taiwan issue. But now that China and United States are increasingly competitive with each other, and how to manage the Taiwan issue becomes a new problem or like new lesson for both Chinese leaders and US leaders. So I have been very interested in the general evolution of the cross-Taiwan Strait relations. Previously, I've tried to pay more attention to the domestic aspects of the cross-Taiwan Strait relations, in a sense that how the evolution of public opinion across the Taiwan Strait and how that really plays into this political relationship across both sides. And so one of the research projects I'm working on right now is to really focus specifically on the evolution of China's economic statecraft towards Taiwan. So how since 2000, Beijing kind of moved away from providing trade benefits, trade concessions to Taiwan, all the way to increasingly use economic sanctions against Taiwanese products. I think one thing when it comes to the Taiwan issue or cross-Taiwan Strait relations is that despite all these political differences or political struggles, I think we tend to forget the fact that, well, people are just people, right? So Taiwanese people are people, people in mainland China are also people. And even though they may have lots of political differences or disagreement, I think people from both sides of the Taiwan Strait want to have some good life, and they may have different ideas about what good life is. So, for example, I think people in mainland China should understand more that Taiwanese people want to be seen, want to be recognized, want to be respected. But the same logic also applies to how Taiwanese people or how people outside of China should look at Chinese people, that Chinese people also want to be seen, to be recognized, to be respected. And that is something that I think we tend to forget when we get into this kind of like very hot political debates.